The sun goes down, the fire is lit, and for the next 10 hours, the world outside that small circle of light belongs to something else entirely. No streetlights, no phones, no Netflix, just darkness, complete, total, absolute darkness. And somewhere out in that darkness, something is moving. You can hear it, but you cannot see it. This was every single night for 300,000 years of human existence. So what did ancient humans actually do? The answer is stranger and more fascinating than you probably expect. Let's start with sleep. Because ancient humans did not sleep the way you sleep. You sleep once, 7 or 8 hours. Straight through. Ancient humans slept twice. Researchers studying modern hunter-gatherer communities, the closest living equivalent to ancient humans, found that they sleep in 2 distinct phases. First sleep, from shortly after dark until around midnight. Then they wake up. For 1 to 2 hours they are awake in the middle of the night, talking, thinking, having sex, tending the fire. Then second sleep, and from around 2 a.m. until dawn. This pattern, called biphasic sleep, was actually the human norm for most of history. The single block of sleep you do every night? That only became standard after the Industrial Revolution, when artificial lighting changed how humans interacted with darkness. Before electric light, your brain naturally woke itself up in the middle of the night, and those midnight hours were not wasted. They were some of the most socially and creatively rich hours of the day. Now let's talk about what happened around the fire. Because the campfire was not just a source of heat and light, it was the original social media. Researchers who studied modern hunter-gatherer communities found something remarkable. During the day, conversations were mostly practical. Who hunts where? What needs to be made? Where to find water? But at night around the fire, the conversations changed completely. At night they told stories. Not just any stories. Stories about people. Who did what to whom, who was brave and who was cowardly, who was generous and who was selfish. These stories were the social glue that held the group together. They taught values without lecturing. They spread information without writing. They maintained the social order without laws. The campfire was where ancient humans processed their world, and researchers found that storytellers, the people who could hold the group's attention around the fire, were the most respected members of the community. Not the strongest hunter, not the most aggressive fighter, the best storyteller. But the night was not just social, it was also terrifying. Because in the ancient world, darkness was genuinely dangerous. Most large predators are nocturnal. Lions hunt at night, leopards hunt at night, hyenas hunt at night. The darkness that felt cozy and warm inside the firelight was full of death just a few meters beyond its edge. And ancient humans knew this, which is why they developed a system of night watches. Someone was always awake, always watching the edge of the firelight, always listening for the sounds that meant something was coming. This is why humans today are naturally more alert at night than during the day. This is why horror movies work better in the dark. Your brain still carries the ancient memory of what darkness meant. Even in your safe modern bedroom with the door locked and the alarm set, some part of your brain is still listening for what might be just beyond the light. And then there was something else ancient humans did at night that nobody talks about. They looked up. No light pollution, no city glow on the horizon, just the full, unfiltered night sky. More stars than most modern humans have ever seen in their lives. The Milky Way visible as a solid band of light stretching from horizon to horizon. And ancient humans didn't just look at the stars, they learned them. They used them for navigation, for tracking seasons, for knowing when to plant and when to move. The night sky was their calendar, their compass, and their map all in one. And around the fire they told stories about the stars. stories that eventually became the constellations we still name today. Orion, the Big Dipper, the Southern Cross. These names are tens of thousands of years old. Ancient humans looked up at the same stars you can see tonight. And they wondered the same things you wonder. What is out there? How big is it? Are we alone? The night for ancient humans was not empty. It was full. Full of story and fire and fear and wonder. Full of the things that make us most human. And the next time you lie awake at 2 a.m. staring at the ceiling, wondering why you can't sleep, that's not insomnia. That's your ancient brain doing exactly what it was designed to do. Waking up in the middle of the night, tending the fire, listening to the darkness, just like your ancestors did for 300,000 years. Drop a comment below. Did you know ancient humans slept in 2 phases? Sabrihios.